chat. Okay, here's the project. I took that night fire point, cut off one of them white-tailed deer horns. I'm gonna haft it. Something to do anyway. Something to do. Hey, Jared, Tommy, let's get my emails. You guys' points are in the mail. The check's in the mail. Yep, good day. So I got this night fire point. I'm gonna haft it into this. I went ahead and grinded that out, and then I grinded in some milking points. See if I can get this thing in here. So I've never done this before, so just gonna experiment. You guys ever make any knives? Like that, right? Yeah, I was just kind of napping that knife river today and thought about what else I could do. So I got those other Cody knives done, so I had all that horn laying out there, so I went and cut off the tines off those horns, cut the bases off ready to make those other knives. Gotta leave some space in here to put some glue in it. So I'm just gonna tighten it in right now, and then a little space right there to run glue in there. What are you guys up to today? You at work? Oh yeah, might not even need to glue it. If you tight. yeah, I'll probably glue it later to get it more, just get some of that paste so that paste doesn't move, and fill these gaps in here so it don't wiggle out. But there we go, hafted knife. You're watching number 5, huh? A couple of those I just now sent them to Bill Taylor. I think all of them. No, I got one left. I kept that one. I just now finished it. This is number 5 here when I got back. Then I worked that rock. But yeah, I went to the post office and sent those other ones. Hard to hear, huh? What the heck? My mic's plugged in. It's turned on. Huh. Let me go outside and see if it's the phone now. Just the phone mic. Yeah, that's just the phone mic's working. Let's see here. All right, how's that? Is that better? Yeah, this thing's on. The lights are lit up. Huh? What the heck? It's not working. Wonder why. Turned up the TV. Yeah. There we go, boys. I'll run some glue in these spots there and make her solid. But night fire knife. You guys watch that night fire point. This is that, and then whitetail point. One of the longer points. I grabbed it. I got a couple more. I'll show you. I cut a bunch of tips off the horn. There was a mule deer there and whitetail. And the whitetail was shot in 2020. And I got these points off of it. That one there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points off of it. And then this is the mule deer. I just cut 4 of them off. Oh yeah, the Cody knives. I got those over here too. I got 2 left. Oh. I got the Keokuk one. Oh, not the little brow tine. This is off that mule deer, and then this is off that mule deer. The other side, he only had 1 brow tine, that guy. Used to look like that. But that glue held up pretty good. I was gonna wrap it too, but I don't know how it would look. Check it out. Huh, can hear them chickens. Get a bunch of this stuff and wrap it maybe up to there or something. I have any more in here? I hear the raven. You want to listen to that one, Sal? That chicken's a liar. That reminds me of a joke, Sal. Want to hear it? I got several white-tailed antlers dogs have brought home. Oh yeah, please. He said, all right. So there's this farmer. He was at home one day, and this one guy was after money. He's kind of a con artist, I guess. So he showed up to that farmer's place and he's thinking about how he can con him out of some money. He said, visiting that farmer, he said, sir, he said, I'm kind of a animal communicator. He tells him. He says, if your animals are sick or if you have any worries about them, he said, I could visit with them and tell you exactly what they need. He said. So the guy says, farmer is kind of skeptical at first, but he said, all right, well, let's try you out. Then he said, I got a cow. She kind of hasn't been given milk. He said, so takes that guy to the barn. Sure enough, there's that cow there. She's standing there, and he asked that cow. He's asking her. He said, "What's wrong?" He said, "The farmer says you ain't giving milk like you used to." So then he's kind of standing there for a while, and that cow kind of makes some gestures and swishing her tail and whatnot. And the guy says, "Well," farmer says, "What'd she say?" He says, "Well," he said, "you lately used to feed her better feed." He said, "and she she's lacking nutrients right now. She hasn't been able to give very good milk." And the farmer says, "Oh wow, really? Yeah, shoot, yeah. I just ran out of that good feed. I used to feed her." He said, "And what you're saying is right on." He said, "About that time, that dog comes by and looks down at that dog, and that dog looks up at that guy, and then pretty soon start making some motions and stuff." And he said, "Hey, this dog just told me." He said, "You've been kind of mean to him, hollering at him and stuff like that." He said, he said, he said, "He's not gonna help you running the sheep no more if you keep treating him mean." He said. See, that farmer's eyes got big. He said, "Really? How in the heck can you know that?" He said, "Well, the dog told me." He said, "You got any more animals around here? I'll visit with them and ask him." He said, "So you start heading down the barn there, heading towards the sheep pen, and that farmer stopped and, "No, no, no, no." He said, "You don't want to talk to the sheep." He said, "They're liars." He said. Yeah. There's your talking animal joke, Sal. Anyway, that's what that talking animal reminds me of. Yeah, so I got this one and this Cody, these two here left. This is a Kia Cook and then Coral, I think. This was a preform from Patrick, and then this is one flake from Jake that I got. I shaped it up and ran it in that horn. But what do you think of that, Sally? You think should I wrap them? I didn't wrap that. I sent that obsidian one to Bill here a little while ago. Traded for that other knife. Lion sheep. I was thinking about wrapping them till they're about as thick as that, and then run that wrap over this horn about that far, maybe. Let's kind of give it another look anyway. Looks pretty good like that, but kind of this way it would cover the glue too. It's clear glue, you can't really see it, but there's the Cody knives. I never could get this damn marker off of here. I guess I haven't tried real hard, but certain rock you can't do that. You can't mark it. It just, man, that one is either Tommy. The ones I sent had a marker in there. I scrubbed and scrubbed on that thing with alcohol, rubbing alcohol and hydrogen peroxide, and couldn't get it off. It's just kind of faded in there. When you guys got some marker point on it, kind of goes like that way. Monkey glue, yeah. Yeah, looked pretty good wrapped in the front. All right, I'll get some of that. I'll go grab my roll of fake sinew and wrap it on there. I think I got some different colors too. I'll try out some different colors. I took one from your book and I left this brow tine on there, so goes right between the two fingers. Kind of crooked, but then that other one too, I had a long brow tine on it. That one I sent Bill, left it on there. Yeah, live visiting with the boys. I was telling Brendan today my dang hands are sore from pressure flaking this side. So I've been just using indirect today. Shaping up these KRF thick jobbers. Saw those saw what, Sal? Hey, there's Mikey. Mike, you got some rock in the mail. Did you get my text? Sent you some KRF, couple tools to help you out. Extra tools I had around here. Okay, rainbow, cool. Sal's at it again. Creating mode, huh? That one knife. Oh, okay, with the brow tine on it. Yeah. Yeah. Did you see the other one I made? This is that night fire point. Tommy and Jared were here. I just halved it, or I tied that on. Might put some of that monkey glue in here too, just to reinforce it a little bit. I took a point off that whitetail antler, longest one. I don't know what G it is, but it's one of the G's. counting your auction, I think watch 6 of your 7 videos you posted yesterday. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was busy yesterday. Yeah, been in the napping shack. I made this Hannah and this other one here. Made these 2 yesterday. This one I did that rock to point shit, and it was bigger. I had it going, but I tried to pressure flake it thin. That's where I got real small because I couldn't thin it, pressure flake it. But I left it that way. She thick. I need to make smaller ones. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm trying to make some arrows one of these days. Get around to it. Gotta get into them bows too. Still got those 2 staves from Bill Hansen yet. I haven't messed with. I got all the tools for it. I just need to make time to start scratching some wood. Scratch the wood. That number 5 video, I kind of took my time and I explained a few things about this indirect on it, talking about ridges and how to remove that big old hump on it. Kind of did a good job with it, I guess. A little better than them other ones. Other ones I left them thick. Short bows that Jesse Garcia gave me. Afraid to mess with them. Oh yeah, they grow every day, Sal. They grow every day. They even grow out of trees. You ain't gonna become a warrior by letting them sit in the corner. It's like them rocks. All them rocks you got, they're not arrowheads yet. It's like Jesse Garcia said in one of his videos. He said, "If you ain't breaking, you ain't making." He said, kind of took that into the arrowhead business too. Osage orange. Yeah, I got an Osage and I got a hickory from Bale. Was he napping in the cold the other day, Mike? Chasing a growth tree is hard part. Wonderful thing about Osage is it works well with heat. Oh yeah. I seen some pictures of some point that you made, or one point, Mike. I was kind of scared of this rock because it has all those colors in it, and it does shit like that. When you try to run flakes through it, hinges out and has a bunch of it. See, fight me all the way. I think it's like a damn fence post. I think you're supposed to split them. I think you're supposed to split them down. Yeah, it's hinging out pretty bad. So hit somebody's boy, they fly all the way across the room and hit the opposite wall. Two atlatls. Huh. I ain't never messed with no atlatl before. I seen only video I seen of atlatl was I was watching Barefoot Danny. His target practicing with some politicians' pictures in his yard. Barefoot Danny character. There we go. That was a good one. That stuff does run, but as you can see, you gotta give it a pretty good whack. But it cut some of it, see. But this side here hinged out pretty bad. So I just need to prepare my platform, maybe hit some this way. Maybe this is thick yet. Get it around. That point Marty I made from something called a worry stone. Picked up at the gas station. Yeah, in Doghouse. That's his YouTube. Mr. Jim. How she be, Mr. Jim? How y'all doing down in Texas? It's split but huge. Plenty of room for mistakes. Oh, okay. I don't know if I told you guys that story, but I had an uncle one time. He was gone from here, gone from home for a while. I think he went to college or doing something anyway. Went somewhere. Wasn't home for quite a while. Anyway, he came home and boy, he had a pretty thick cowboy accent. Kind of like how you guys talk in Texas, some cowboys down there. Boy, they sure have a drawl about them. Y'all, and yes sir, yes ma'am. He had that lingo. Came home. So then he was visiting with one of his friends from home here. Hadn't seen him in a while. School buddy or something. So his partner asked him, he said he couldn't take it no more. He's plumb curious. Heard his southern drawl. It's pretty thick accent. Around here we don't have that, you know. So then his partner asked him, he said, gee, kind of talk different now. He said, where you been? My uncle said, I was down south. He said, oh, really? Gee, that's pretty good. He said, whereabouts? I was down in South Dakota. He said, oh, shit, they got a kick out of that. I was in South Dakota. But I think he was rodeoing and all them cowboys talk that way. Okay, got this side pretty good. Now we gotta tackle the worst end there. Yeah, deep South Dakota. I was teasing Mr. Jim the other day, Sally. You missed it. I said, yeah, Mr. Jim, if you're gonna go to Brady, Texas, you better work on your accent down there. And Texas cowboys down there not gonna understand you unless you talk the lingo. Here, no, he's from Texas too. Yeah, I thought he was from Arizona or something. Hey, Mike Tufts, holy mackerel. Hello, Sal, Tommy, Jerry, Jim. Your package is up for delivery. Yeah, seeing your Adina point video, Mike. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, thanks you guys for always putting my name on there. Sure appreciate that. Giving credit where credit's due, but Stonehook been doing that too, talking, saying thank you for the rock. He tapped those KRF points the other day. Took him 5 rocks to finally get a point, but he got her done. Yeah, he's breaking pretty good. But as you can see, you know why it's raw and it's tough. And then he doesn't use this year. He uses a bopper, so easy to break with a bopper. If you ain't breaking, you ain't making. According to Jesse Garcia. So you better start breaking some wood, Sal. I'm gonna one of these days. One of these days I'll start chipping some wood out. I watch quite a few Clay Hayes videos. Check out Clay Hayes videos, Sal. Man, he's got a bunch of them. Bow making. Yeah, Arrowhead. Yeah. He must have talked into the phone and it wrote it that way. Yeah. Yeah, bucket list goal. They don't break. Man, I got that thin. Look at that. If I can make the whole arrowhead that thin, I'll be on my way to the Sweetwater Byface. Sweetwater Byface, here I come. Yeah, use the voice chat. Got it. Got that hinged part up. Couple whacks here and send some over that curve, and we're in business. Shape it up. It's not us that breaks your tools, Mike. It's this man rock in itself. This man rock does it every time. If we don't break the rock, we break the tool. Give us some obsidian, hell, we don't break nothing. Okay. Should I make a square? The point's kind of square. How are you gonna kill with that? Chase her down, Sal. Pitbull. We're gonna be live in the morning, Sal. Live from Waxahachie, Texas. Coming from a garage near you. Is there a point with ears like that? I'll leave them in. Is this how your bifaces used to look, Sal? When you got going? Mine they look like hell until I get them thin, and I just shape the edges. Then they get real small too. Most of my KRFs are about that size sometimes. Takes me a long time to get them thin. Yeah, I think this is that. When you look at this here, the temperature 37. Nice and warm. Shit's melting all over on here. There. I didn't send you a flake, Mike Mason. Oh, damn it. I'll lose that. It was 50 something yesterday. By God, it is it. Look. That's a flute, Mike. It's a flute flake I was gonna send you. But I didn't want to put it in with those box of rocks, it's gonna break. I should send you this whole point. I'll put a little glue in there and then leave that for you. It's got the ripples, the veins. What? Your flake, I didn't put your flake in the box. You stayed home. Yeah, if you guys didn't know it by now, I like to tease. Keeps the party interesting. I could take it also. You guys don't be afraid to dish it out either. It's like Sal, I got thick skin. I take myself too seriously. Not even say it. This one's gonna have some cool colors to it. See that? Got all that algae stuff in it. Gonna be a fancy one, boy. if I don't break it. She can snap at any time. Looks like Ralph's gonna send me some lures. They see him make those lures. No, he never did. Yeah, I'll be right back. He said it was blurry and shit. He headed out and never came back. He was on my live stream the other day too. I'll be right back. He said I gotta upload a video. He never came back. He must have forgot. He must got one of those kind of memories. You flicker, you. Well, that one's within pressure flaking range. Nope, there's one more hump there. Let me get that. There's another title for you, Sal. Hump removal. Probably get a lot of views on that one. So I wind up with that flake. It's my effigy. Shit, there's a. That reminds me. There's a big old rock in Arizona somewhere. Man, it looks just like one. It's like a mountain. The head and everything. One of my grandpas was traveling by there with his sons. He's from here. They were down in Arizona visiting some Navajo relatives, and they're driving by that rock. I think it's somewhere around Shiprock, New Mexico. They're driving by there, and then he's pointing at. He said, "Hey, there it is, boys." He said, they're driving by. He said, "Take your hats off." He said, "Yeah, take your hats off for that one, boys." Got some of it. Yeah, she's in pressure flaking range. Check it out. Sometimes a guy gotta know when to quit. Didn't, don't. $36. For 7, we're good. 5-1. Yep, 7. So pressure flaking, you might not drop another meal, maybe. What was this one? When did I quit this one? I bought me one of them eBay. I went and got one of them digital outfits too. Because sometimes it's not right on the line. 35, 7, we're good. Yep, dang near 8, but 7. Probably 8 over here. I left the thick part there. Yeah, it's 8 there. No, shoot, it's 9. Are you supposed to measure the thickest part, or right where the width that you measure? Not sure about that. Hey, Flake Scarred. Howdy. How's it hanging? I don't know if you've seen this one. Mike Tufts made that one. It's that night fire point that I made on video, and then I cut a point off of my whitetail horn. And showed Tommy and Jared were here first. I showed them. I put the sinew on it. It will kill. Good skinner. I had no boots on sale, otherwise I'd skin my boot. How'd you cut the? I got a grinder. DeWalt grinder. DeWalt grinder, and I cut the horn off with a Sawzall. DeWalt tools. I just slapped it in the porch, and I one of those boards where it had a slit in it. I put the tip in there and grinded it in. That's how I did those Cody knives too. I took that. I got a drilled them slots in there, and made about three or four long to get them rocks in there. Hacksaw, huh? Yeah, it sucks. Clamp my handle to the side of the table. Saw fence. I move it over to the blade, and then raise the blade up and down without even touching the handle when I use a Dremel to do the rest. Oh yeah, it's a double blade. Yeah, hacksaw. I need a workout. I guess that's the way to do it. But I don't need no workout. Just get her done. Whip out the power tools. I fixed the, I don't know if you watched the video, Mike, I fixed it. I was going to change it, and I took this off, and shit, that nail was about that long. What the hell? So I just slid it up, and then I took the grinder to it. I left a bevel in it this time. I'm not going to bend that son bitch. No way in heck. This way either. Then it's a little bit longer in my other notcher. Bought the blade from Patrick's auction this week, and I'm thinking about hafting it in that there. Yep, do it. Do it, Mr. Jim. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You guys see my knife I got from Bill Taylor, huh? It's a badass knife. Jawbone. I still got all my life from my preforms in here from Patrick. A couple brokes. I think there's a couple of sail rocks in there too. I don't know what that one was called, but he broke the ear off it. Right there. Texas. I like this one. Make a nice point out of that one. Must be coral. Might see what time it is. Was a sweet knife. Oh, this other point too. I don't know. I was trying to. Bill Taylor told me to charge this up on a light, turn the lights out, and it glows. I made a video the other day, and I tried to. I could see it in here in the dark, but I couldn't see it on the phone. But he said you could charge them. So if I charged it on that light and kill the lights, this might glow. Some kind of rock that glows. I like the color in that one. Oh, you mean this coral? Yeah, that's pretty wicked. Sometimes I see some of Patrick's bifaces he puts in there. This loosens up. Money falls out of it. There's another chunker there. I don't know if that's Georgetown or what it is. Texas amoeba chert. I don't know. Another fancy one with the slick part in it, and it's got two different kinds of rock in it. Almost a bullseye if it was in the middle. Got too many bifaces. My hands are sore from notching and pressure flaking. Sweet knife. Expected delivery by 9. 9 tonight, Mike. I did the same thing you said on your video, Mike. Put a curve in this thing. Is it this one? Yeah, it's got to be from on the ground. No, I don't. Here. See if you can see it. Watch that end wiggle. See it? Kind of wiggles a little bit. Or is it this that's bent? This is bent too. Ishi stick. This is my my indirect for obsidian. Two points and one casualty from the 3 bifaces you sent me. Yeah, I got all your bifaces here, Mike. I'll show you guys the working table here quick. My phone said 20% here a minute ago. Pressure flakers, boppers. There's Mike's bifaces, and then some of Bill Taylor's points. Other preforms, that knife. Got all my work cut out for me. And I still got all these points yet I need to do something with. Have to do another auction, get rid of those guys. So that's what's up. Looks like treasure. Yep. you guys ever? I watched a video the other day of Danny Collins. He made a rock and a stone. I don't know if you guys seen that or not, but he left the bottom of that rock and then he had the point sticking in there and shaped it and notched it. The arrowhead. That's pretty cool. Patrick will be live this evening about 7 or 8 o'clock my time. I remember Friday night, abo napping. Be hitting them with the horns. Oh, that's the other thing I thought of too. I could use this for a pressure flaker. Let's try it out. Been wanting to make one of those. Yeah, do it still. Looks pretty cool. Yeah. That's the Excalibur I was asking Sal about in one of his lives. Oh, okay. Is that what they call those, Excalibur points? You ain't pulling that one out of there, I guarantee it. Unless you're the chosen one. Oh, but I was gonna do this here. It's getting used in it, Mike. It's getting used. Let's see which one's nice and thin here. Which one do I don't really? I'll just use this KRF that I finished. So you can take this knife, turn it around, do some pressure flaking with it. I feel just like Jesse Parra right now. Apple napping champion. I'm doing it, guys. Flakes are flying. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell Stone Hook on this video too. I forgot to do that today. But Sal, remember that KRF? You don't want to hit the cortex on that sucker slick. Doesn't come out very good. You're struggling with those rocks. But something like this. He was trying to thin his points, and he was hitting this kind of stuff. And you need a clean edge, something like that. You need to hit, work off of those. This here doesn't grab. I don't know if it's from being in a lake and it gets some kind of slickness to it, but you try to hit that, it's tough. You need you can get a starter flake like that, and then work off of that. But yeah, he was struggling. He'd get his points thin, and then he'd have a little bit of this, and then he'd hit it a bunch of times and couldn't get it going. And then all this cortex is tough to get it going. So when you get that when you get that rock, make sure you do that. show you this KRF. It's kind of finicky. So watch, I'll try to hit that. See that? Where it's slick there? See that? It goes, but it hinges funny. Hinges and doesn't hit very good, but whereas this here is that already a deal there. Just tap it and it goes. So you got to get a starter flake and then work off of that. So you can see that skinning out there. That's the trick to this stuff. The side's cleaned off. The side's got the cortex on it. Yeah. That's the name of the video. Skinning it back. There's another video for you, Sal. Man, I'm gonna have to start charging you for all these good video ideas I'm giving you, Sal. I'll be your producer. That original Swiss Army knife. There it was. There's a crack in there. His tail. I broke it, guys. It's got any glue. But yeah, you could see right there where that was. Something going on in there. Freeze cracked. Freeze cracked here. You guys ever watch his videos? Good one. Some more there. See that? That's the thing about this KRF. I tried not to send you no big pieces, Mike, because you're gonna make gravel. So I sent you some smaller, solid pieces. That's what I sent Sal and Patrick, and them guys just punch you these pieces like this. Bigger pieces, and the Sal did pretty good. He napped through the layers and heat treated it. Smart thing to do. See that? Just crumbly. But it's cool because some of it's got that different, like that blonde stuff. See it? It's got that blonde in it. So it's layered with different kinds of rocks in it. You can see where that layer is right there. Blonde KRF. Yeah, Tommy. Yeah. Wrong time of year to be trying to be hanging around North Dakota. Let's get up here. Yeah, so I thought I'd just come on and do a live afternoon. I was getting bored. Washta, washta, washta. Oh yeah, this guy's Ed. He's a Sturgis, South Dakota. He knows some Sioux. That's Lakota language here, right there. Washte. It's that's Sioux for good. Lakota. My wife's a Lakota. She's from Pine Ridge. One last story I'll tell you guys before I cut it off here. My phone's about to die, but one time me and my wife we went to a language deal down there in Rapid City, and I'm not a Sioux, but I got some Sioux blood in me. So anyway, were having a conference there, and they asked me to get up and say introduce myself and visit a little bit, so I did. So I kind of come up with a joke about wash day. I told all them Sioux they're all language speakers in there, and here. So I was telling them folks, they're all a bunch of older folks, Lakota speakers, and I said, yeah. I said my opening speech. I said my name's Marty. I told them where I'm from, and I said my wife's from right down here in Pine Ridge. Told her, told them that her name and her folks and relatives down there, and I said, yeah. When I first got with her, I said, well, I sure it felt good. I was gonna talk Sioux to her one morning. I told her, I said, hey, good morning, honey. Wash day. I said, or no, there's a word you say. It says, he honey wash day means good morning. He honey wash day, good morning. So I told her that. I said, he honey wash day. I said, here she jumped up and she grabbed the laundry and she was headed to the washer and dryer. She must have thought I said, hey honey, it's wash day. Here after I said that, man, I was expecting a laugh out of that crowd. Shit, they were all dead silent, just looking at me. Shit, I felt about that big. Yeah, that's not a thing to do. Make a joke about their language. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He honey wash day. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for hanging in there with me for a little bit here. I had a shot of coffee earlier, so shit, I was kind of wired a little bit. But I grabbed this horn and I got after it, and start grinding on it, and threw that together. I was gonna just work on it on video, but then I thought, heck, I'll just do it live. Might as well. Feeling talkative. I'll remember that one. Yeah, good one, Ed. Yeah, everybody have a good day. Yeah, we'll see you in the morning, Sal. See you guys on. See the other guys on Patrick's live this evening. So he's doing it live. Yeah. So there's a couple stories for you. I'm fresh out of jokes now. Don't talk to sheep. They're liars. All right, guys. Later.